So what's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about anamorphic headlight or xenon glares from of cars, basically. So if you take photos or a cinematic video of a car, you would use an anamorphic lens and you get these long light streaks. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So we're just going to hop right into Blender. So now we're in Blender. I just created a very simple scene. I created like a plane with a bevel in the back, dark diffuse or black diffuse, skies on black, one area light. Super basic. So we're just going to go into the xenon glass ball material and change the shader to emission. Then we're going to control the color with the black body node and hook it up. We're going to set the black body node to 8,000 and we're going to pump up the emission strength until it looks okay. So don't complete. So then we're just going to render it out. Looks like this. Then we're going to hop over to Photoshop. Once we're in Photoshop, we're going to drop in our render. I also rendered the headlights off once. Just in case I needed it. Next, we need a glare texture. So we're just going to Google anamorphic glares. Anamorphic is a typical cinematic lens that creates these types of glares. So that's what we're going to use here. Drop in the texture. Then we will use the screen blending mode. We're going to use Control L to clip down the colors so it doesn't bleed into the edges. Just like that. We're going to move it over with V, just so it fits onto the headlight. Then we're just going to copy and paste it and scale it up first. Then copy and paste it over to the right side. And that's pretty much already it. What I'm going to do next is group them together. So I can use a saturation node, I guess, with Alt. I'm going to connect them and only desaturate the headlights and not the whole car. Then I'm just going to hop over to the raw camera editor and just add some clarity and some texture to the rendering. So it just looks a bit nicer, just like that. Press OK and save it. And that's it for today. So a very quick, very simple, very straightforward tutorial. But still, I think a lot of people wonder how it's done. It's not always done this way, but for still renders, this is the common way, is just to Photoshop the headlights. It's way easier than creating them in Blender. So that's it. Goodbye and see you next week.